Hi, my name is Hayley Quinn and I'm here to teach you, the women of the world, how to become empowered in love and dating with some seriously practical advice. So if you are done with one day my prince will come, or when it's the right one, he'll find me. If you want to scrap that and actually do something way more exciting and interesting, you are in the right place, and it is my delight and pleasure in this video to give you 4, not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 awesome strategies for how to get him to ask for your number. Now, I'm going to caveat this by saying I'm actually in favour of women asking guys out. Radical, I know, but let's think about this for a second. The year is 2016, it's almost 2017. This means that do we really want to spend another 2,000 years without the ability to ask him out? I think lots of men would be grateful for that. Anyway, in the meantime, I'm going to give you some cool strategies to really just give him a bit of a nudge to ask you out, because a lot of the time you might be having these great interactions with a guy, you really like him, and then frustratingly for you both walk off without any contact detail exchange. This is probably because you feel that as a woman, you're not allowed to ask him for his number, because otherwise you're going to scare him off or seem too desperate or whatever rubbish that people have made you believe. And if it's a guy, he's probably thinking, well, I'm not even sure if she likes me. I don't want to be rejected, so I'm not going to ask her for her number. And then you know what? No dates, no sex, no babies. That's all that happens. Everyone's more bored. So instead of that reality, let's make some magic happen here. And I'm going to give you some 4 strategies about how you can just really give him a clear indication in the conversation that you are open to getting to know him more. Okay, strategy number 1. This is the nice, simple, soft one, so hopefully you'll like it. You know, you just say, when he's talking about maybe a place he likes to visit or a hobby or an interest that he has, express a lot of enthusiasm for it. Say, you know what, I've always wanted to try rock climbing. Genuinely, I have. Or, no way, I've always wanted to visit there, that sounds so fun. Or, I'd love to have the link to that. That sounds like exactly the kind of thing I want to learn about. So again, express strong enthusiasm for a shared interest, event, activity, link. That will work really, really well. Second thing, now you might have already done the interesting, but you want to step it up a bit. You could, now I think in our modern world where swapping actually Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, these are all very legitimate forms of staying in touch. So what you want to do is you want to get your phone out and say, oh, you know what, I just want to show you this link that I have. You know, I just want to show you, I'll show you a picture of my holiday, it was awesome. And then you get out and you open up your Facebook, your Instagram, you scroll through, and you go, hey, yeah, that's the picture. Now, at the point in time where your phone is open, you're on Instagram or you're on Facebook, you're in the app, and you're pointing at one of your pictures in the app, it's so easy then for him to be able to say, oh, let me add you on Facebook, or what's your Instagram, I'll start following you. So going for a social media exchange and allowing that to happen by actively getting your phone out and showing a picture from a form of your social media is also really strong. Tip number 3, you can imagine a time where you might bump into him again. Now this is brilliant if you're thinking like, dude, why aren't you asking me out? You want to think maybe, you maybe want to say something to the effect of, well, you never know, maybe in a month's time I'll decide to take up some jiu-jitsu and I'll come and give you a karate chop in the class. And then that's 2 different martial arts, don't care. Or you could say, oh, maybe next time I'm in South London and maybe in a few weeks, I'll be strolling through Brixton Market and you'll cycle past me and I'll give you a wave. So intentionally use a topic of the conversation that's already been established and imagine a future scenario where you bump into one another. Again, this gives him a really clear cue where he could say to you something along the lines of, wow, I'd really say, well, you know, we don't have to, you know, maybe we could just meet up there one day instead. Tip number 4, this is a bit more old school. So we've done the modern one, which is the Instagram exchange. This is more old school variation, but I still like it. I still do this. You get your wallet out, and you could almost, as the conversation is ending, look like you're about to go. And then you could angle back in and fish through your wallet and go, oh man, I was going to give you one of my cards, but I always run out of these things. I was going to give you one of my cards, but I've run out. What shall we do about the situation? Again, it clearly indicates to him that you have a willingness and a desire to stay in touch. Then all that's needed from him is to provide the logical counter plan, which is to swap phone numbers instead. Woohoo! So just to go through this again, enthuse about a shared hobby or interest. Imagine a scenario where you bump into one another. Get your Instagram or your Facebook out, show him a picture and get him to follow you back. Fake not having any business cards and see if he takes the cue to ask for your phone number. Now, these are some cool strategies, and woo, I got so many more. And that's because I really, really want you as a woman to think, actually, action is cool, personal responsibility is cool, dating skills, I can learn this stuff, watch out world, and to know that honestly your dating life does not end at dating apps. You can meet men in the real world easily, and you should be doing it, and it's so much more fun. If you're on board with this mission, I would really like to see you at hayleyquinn.com/club, that's CLUB, where I have a cool online community, especially created. I've got one for men, but mainly there's one there for women, where we do everything where I answer your questions every single day, personally, privately. There's video courses that you can't get anywhere else and all the best strategies. I also do real life events, whether that's mixers with my men's group, going out on field studies where we practice meeting guys in real life, conversation tech events where I teach you cool strategies like this. If you are down for that and you think, wow, there is a world beyond dating apps that you want to explore, if you're cool, you're independent, you're fun, you're awesome, I want to see you on the other side, please check out hayleyquinn.com/club, and I'll be back again next week with a new video.